places do you feel a connection to kind of in the Twin Cities? So this is both St. Paul, Minneapolis, and like the greater, the 7-county metro area.
Yeah, I moved here in 2006, and I've kind of lived in every neighborhood in Minneapolis. Like I lived in Seven Corners when I first moved here, and then I moved off of like Lake Street where the Kmart is. Okay. Everybody knows I lived by Lake Street Kmart. We've lived in Northeast. We've lived in off of Cedar Riverside. We lived right next to 28th and Lake Street for a while, and now we're on the north side in Willard Hay. So I've kind of gotten to experience a lot of the different neighborhoods, and yeah, I think there's a lot of different places that feel like home to me because I've been in all of them.
Could you talk a little bit about what brought you here to the Twin Cities area?
Yeah, I went to school for graphic design, so it really was the Art Institute's Minneapolis that brought me here. So I came here for school.
Very cool.
And then I stayed. I loved it so much, and I have no intention of ever leaving. So.
Okay. Is there a specific place that you could maybe tell a story about?
So I worked in advertising for about 6 or 7 years. As a designer and an art director, and when I left advertising, I got a job at Juxtaposition Arts. So that's really what brought me out of advertising and into nonprofit world and the social sector, and that's what made me want to live over here. It was being on Emerson and West Broadway every day, and going to events like Flow and West Broadway Open Streets. And now I'm the creative director at Pollen, and we live on the north side. So I think for us, it's like that intersection of just like West Broadway and Emerson, all of the great things to do on that block. But then also where we are right now. My husband and I go to get down all the time. We grocery shop at North Market. We're in the Willard Hay neighborhood, and we really love living there because we're walking distance to Theo Worth Park. We have a ton of neighbors, friends of ours that live within walking distance. And during the pandemic, we were all working from home, so we'll all be texting each other like, do you want to go for a walk today? And kind of pick each other all up. So from my house all the way to Theo Worth, we'll just stop by everybody's house and like gather this group of people that walks around the park together. And then in the other direction, we can walk to West Broadway, go swimming at Weber Swimming Pool. So we just really like being in this area where there's so much community and so much to do.